No necesitamos el dinero
We don't need the money
para ocupar las tierras,
in order to occupy lands,
para que exploten
in order to exploit
nuestra riqueza.
our riches, our wealth.
No nos hagan más pobres,
Don't make us more poor,
robándonos la riqueza que nosotros tenemos.
robbing our wealth that is ours.
Por eso
That is why
les pedimos,
we ask,
y decía Monseñor Romero también,
and Señor Romero would
para
say
terminar
also,
con una frase:
in order to finish with the phrase,
si me matan, resucitaré en el pueblo,
if they kill me, I will come back with
Y-
the people, in the people.
y este pueblo vive
And the people live.
porque estamos resucitados. Somos capaces de denunciar la violencia.
And because we live and we resuscitate with the people, we're capable of fighting against violence.
Somos capaces
We are capable
de denunciar las injusticias,
of fighting against the injustices.
porque nuestra alma vive.
Because our soul lives,
Somos capaces de defender cualquier vida.
because our soul lives, we are capable of defending any life.
Por lo tanto, nosotros debemos ser voces de la paz,
So in the meantime, we should all be voices of peace.
y solo juntos
And only together
vamos a poder vencer
can we defeat
a los que cultivan
those who cultivate
y fabrican
and fabricate
la muerte
death
a través de las armas
through the use of arms
y a través del poder.
and through the use of power.
Adelante, compañeros y amigos.
Forward, friends and family.
Let's hear it for Padre Tamayo.
Alright, you guys. This is how it's gonna work. I will introduce the chant, and then I need to hear you guys, because if I can't hear you guys, they won't hear you guys. Okay? So, this is how the next chant is gonna go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't want this racist war. 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop the killing. Stop the hate. Alright? Now it's your turn. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We don't want
your
this racist war.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Stop the killing, stop the hate.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We don't want this racist war.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Stop the killing, stop the hate.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We don't want this racist war.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Stop the killing, stop the hate. All right, you guys. My name is Jess Scanum. I'm with the Free Palestine Alliance.
Woo!
Are you down for a free Palestine? Are you down for a free Palestine? I can't hear you. We can't hear you in Jerusalem. All right. I'm with the Answer Coalition, the Free Palestine Alliance, and Alauda, the Palestine Right to Return Coalition. As we are speaking now, Gaza is being bombed. Jerusalem is being taken over and ethnically cleansed, and Palestinians throughout the West Bank and Gaza are being decimated and cleansed. We're here to say, free Palestine, free Iraq, and all occupations.
And I'm Fatma Makawi. I'm from Diablo Valley College. I'm also with the Answer Coalition and the Free Palestine Movement. We're both going to chair this whole march tonight, and I really, really, really hope that you guys lose your voice by the end of today. I'm not playing, you guys.
All right, next we have Reverend Karen Olivetto and Reverend George Stewart, who are going to speak on behalf of the faith community here in San Francisco. Give them a big round of applause. You want to use this mic and this mic. Reverend, speak about two.
Thank you. I'm a preacher, so I need to hear from you. I need to know if I'm on task or not here, all right? Once again, on this day, we find ourselves marching on the side of love. It seems there are only two places that humankind inhabits these days, either a place of love or a place of fear. America's unlawful and unwarranted invasion and occupation of the sovereign nations of Iraq and Afghanistan betrays the fear that has blinded the Obama administration and all those who support war. They say we are spreading democracy. I ask you, does democracy come gift-wrapped in body bags? How many more human beings must die in this crusade to smother the Middle East in Western values? How many more soldiers and civilians have to give their lives in service to their country and in servitude to big oil and little minds? You are not spreading democracy, Mr. President. You are spreading fear. That is why it is time to march on the side of love. They say we are combating terrorism. I ask you, where does terrorism really reside?
White House.
Does it live in the hearts and minds of Iraqi and Afghan families whose homes are raided and whose members are raped? Does it dwell in the thoughts and dreams of Iraqi and Afghan children with missing limbs and broken hearts? With no real enemy to engage, we have turned our guns on the most vulnerable of targets. You are not fighting terrorism, Mr. President. You are embracing fear. That is why it is time to march on the side of love. They say we are making the world safer. I ask you, safer for whom? Safer than what? I don't feel more secure knowing that the only real weapons of mass destruction are in our hands. I don't sleep better at night knowing that we bankrupt our coffers to kill Iraqis and Afghanis over there while Americans die impoverished right here. You are not making the world safer, Mr. President. You are creating fear. That is why it is time that we all march on the side of love. I am a religious man. I am a Unitarian Universalist. I know that perfect love casts out fear. And if enough of us march on the side of love, we might just cast out our warmongering king and all the king's men. In the meantime, let's cast out any plan that prolongs this war another day, another hour, or another minute. Let's vote out any politician who only hears the call of special interest groups, but fails to hear the cries of those who mourn the dead. Let's smoke out those who hide behind the cloak of democracy, even as they demonize those they pretend to liberate. My friends, let's get out. Let's get out of Iraq and Afghanistan. Let's stop the killing. Let's fall in love with peace. Let's do it here. Let's do it now. Amen.
Good morning, peacemakers of the Bay Area. My name is Karen Oliveto. I'm pastor at Glide Memorial Church, and I bring you greetings from that community. I also want to acknowledge with me are the Youth Speaks artists. Look at the artwork our youth and young people are providing as they witness for peace and justice. Will you give them a hand? I gotta cry out as a religious leader. I gotta cry out. How long, oh Lord? How long? Can you cry out with me? Let this be our collective prayer. How long, oh Lord? How long? It has been 7 long years of a war that was entered into under false pretenses. It has been 7 long years of our servicemen and women being put in harm's way, facing emotional trauma, physical injuries, spiritual suffering, and death. It has been 7 long years of ignoring the global village's cries for peace. It has been 7 long years of innocent